guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be filming my very first ever Project 10 pan, and I'm a little bit nervous about this. Project 10 pans, in case you're not familiar, they've been around for a very long time, really since the beginning of YouTube. I know they've been around a very long time, and essentially what you're doing is picking 10 products from your collection that you want to either use up or hit pan on before you allow yourself to buy new products. So it's kind of making you like refocus on what you already own and work through some of your collection before you're bringing in anything new. So that's essentially what I'm going to be doing today. So my motivation behind this, I've been doing a lot of decluttering. I've been doing a lot of I had my use it or lose it for 2015, and now I have a bunch of use it or lose it for 2016, which is essentially kind of like a project pan, except it stays in your collection for the whole year and you have the whole year to work through that stuff. And then there's not rules about like purchasing new product or anything like that during the use it or lose it. Anyway, I have a very large collection, and I really love all the products that I have in my collection. I have kind of worked it down and decluttered anything that I don't enjoy, and I've given a lot of things away and done stuff like that, but I'm at the point now where my collection is really big, and I really want to start using some of the product that I have. And when I'm constantly getting new products brought into my home, it makes it really hard because you want to use your new product and you don't, and then the older stuff gets neglected. So I thought it was definitely time for me to do a Project 10 pan. So before I show you the products that I picked for my project, I want to tell you guys the rules that I'm going to be holding myself to for this project. Number one is that I am excluding skincare. So if I run out of a skincare item, I'm not restricting myself from repurchasing that. I am restricting myself from repurchasing makeup products, but not skincare. Number two, the only makeup exception that I'm allowing myself is my Brow Wiz. So I'll show you in a second, but I did pick one of my other brow products to include in this project. So kind of the rule I'm setting on that is if I go through the brow product that I have in this project plus the Brow Wiz that I have before I get through the rest of these products, I will allow myself to go buy a new one, because those are the only two brow products I own right now. And I don't think it's likely that that's going to happen, but just in case, I'm allowing myself that so that I need to have a brow product. So if I do end up going through both of the two brow products that I own, then I can go repurchase everything else, every other category: foundation, primers, concealers, setting powders, mascaras, eyeliners, lip products, everything else I have plenty of. So even if I run out of like my favorite or something that I have in my use it or lose it or something like that, I have plenty of backups to get me through until I finish this project before I'll even need to get to the point of repurchasing any of those products. So the only category that I felt like I didn't have enough to like really possibly get through on was the brow products. But again, I feel like I probably will be okay there, but just in case, I'm allowing myself that exception. Those are the exceptions that I'm allowing myself, and essentially the only other rule is I cannot purchase any other new products until I get through all 10 of these products in my project. One more thing I did want to mention, because I work at Sephora and I also have a YouTube channel, I do every once in a while get free product. For example, tomorrow we are getting gratis at work, so I will be getting a bunch of new products, but I'm not purchasing that product. So that is going to be an exception that I have to make, because I don't want to miss out on my gratis or products that are sent to me for me to review for my channel. So I still may get a few new products here and there, but I will not be purchasing anything with my own money. Also, I did want to mention this because if you follow my How to Get Free Makeup series, I get a lot of makeup for free by earning it. So for example, like Shopkick. Just the other day, I had a $25 Shopkick gift card for Sephora, which I cashed in and was able to buy some products. So even though I didn't spend any money, I was spending a gift card. So I am not going to allow myself to use those. I will continue to earn my Shopkick points and my Ibotta and all the other things that I do to get free makeup. I'm gonna keep earning those points, but I'm gonna hold on to them and not cash anything in until I get through this project. So those are the rules. This is gonna be super hard for me. I've only gone on a no buy one time, and that was last January, and it was really hard, you guys. And I had like a set window just the month of January where I was on the no buy, and like February 1st I went like nuts buying a bunch of products. So I know this is going to be really challenging because I have a feeling some of these products are going to take me longer than 30 days, maybe a few months to get through. So this is kind of a big deal. So I'm going to start showing you guys the product. I did want to kind of give you a quick explanation of how I picked these products. 5 of these items are products from my Use It or Lose It for 2016, and then 5 of them are not. I wanted to try to pick as many Use It or Lose It products as I could, but I didn't want to make this project so difficult that I gave up on it. I want to make it, since it's the first one I'm ever doing, I wanted to make it somewhat easy, or I should say an achievable goal that I'm not going to get frustrated and give up in the middle or start buying product because I can't wait. So I wanted to pick products that I felt like were things that I could get through relatively easily. And so that's why I picked 5 of my Use It or Lose It and then 5 other random products. So yeah, I'm gonna start showing you guys what I picked. So I'm gonna start with the Use It or Lose It items because you guys will be familiar with these. The first one is kind of an easy one. This is the Smashbox Photo Op Under Eye Brightener, and this is a mini size, and I really thought it would be super easy to get through this when I put it in my 2016 Use It or Lose It, but I honestly have been using this like every day for almost 3 weeks now, and it is still going strong. I think it's about half full, so I still think this will take me a few weeks to get through, but I know that I can get through it. I'm just making sure that I use it every single day. So that is the first item. The second item from my Use It or Lose It is this Too Faced powder. This is the Amazing Face Powder in the shade Perfect Nude, and I have been using this nearly every single day since I pulled it into my Use It or Lose It, and this is what I have left in there. So as you can see, I have a lot of pan showing in the center here, but there is still a lot of product on this outer corners or around it. So I know this will take me at least a month, maybe longer still, to get through this product. Okay, the next item, which is also from my Use It or Lose It, is this lip liner from Makeup Forever. This is in the shade 3C. It is what I'm wearing today. I put a little bit of a lipstick just on the center over the top of it, but I did line my lips and fill in them with this, and I really love this one. I'll just do a swatch so you guys can see. It's like a really nice, like deep nude color. So I know it'll be easy to use this often, and this is about how much is left. So I feel like I could get through this one probably in about a month, maybe a little bit longer than a month, but I'm hoping that I can get through it pretty quickly. Okay, the next item from my Use It or Lose It is an eyeliner, also from Makeup Forever. This one came in a birthday set. It's in the shade 0L. It's one of the aqua line liners. I used this on my waterline and my tight line today, and I've never tried it on my waterline before, but I know it's supposed to be able to work for the waterline, so I'm hoping it won't irritate my eyes, and if it doesn't, I think I could probably get through this pretty quickly by using it for my waterline and tight line. So this is how big it is. There's not a ton of product in here, so this is another one I feel like I could get through pretty quickly. I'll use it for, like I mentioned, my tight line and waterline, but I can also use this to line, you know, my lower lash line and on my lash line too. So I can use this multiple ways, but I feel like I could get through that relatively quickly as well. And then the last one that came from my Use It or Lose It is this one here from Milani. It is the iTech liquid eyeliner. So this one, I put it in my Use It or Lose It for 2016, and I still hadn't used it until today. I did use it on my upper lash line today to do my wing liner. It's a little bit, it's not as pigmented as I was hoping it would be. I'll just show you. There's a quick swatch. So it didn't go on super pigmented, but it was really easy to use. So I did end up needing to touch this up with a different liquid liner because it wasn't black enough for me, but it gave me a good outline. So I definitely know that I can use this quite a bit, and I have a feeling because it's so little and it's a felt tip applicator that it will probably dry out pretty quickly. So, so yeah, I pulled that one in. Now we're gonna get on to the 5 products that are not from my Use It or Lose It. The first one is that eyebrow pencil I was telling you guys about. This is from Smashbox. I really wanted to get through this because I don't like it as much as my Brow Wiz, but I like it enough that I'm gonna try to use it. I don't want to roll it all the way up to show you guys what I have left in here, because this is one that once you roll it, you can't unroll it, if that makes sense. So if I were to roll it up, it'll have to stay rolled up, and this one breaks easily. So if you roll it up too much and try to use it, even with very light pressure, it breaks off. So I try to make sure whenever I roll it up to use it that I only have a tiny, tiny bit of the product exposed so that it doesn't break on me. So I really have no way of knowing how much is left in here, but I do know I've been using it quite a lot recently, just trying to use it up. So brow pencils in general I go through pretty quickly because I use them every single day. Even if I'm doing like a no makeup day, I have to have my brows on because I just feel totally naked without them on. So I have a feeling that this will be pretty easy to use once I'm focusing on it. Okay, the next item that I pulled in here is this Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BB for eyes. So this I've been using as a lid primer, and it's just like a really good nude color. I have been kind of obsessively using this because I really, really like it a lot. So I think I'm already about halfway through this jar, so I don't think it'll be hard at all for me to get through this. I would say maybe in a month or maybe 6 weeks I can get through it. So that is the next item I have in my Use It or Lose It, or in my Project 10 pan. Okay, the next thing that I pulled in is a face primer, and this is from Dr. Brandt. This is the Pores No More face primer. It is a mini size, but I used it for the first time today because I just got it as a point perk. So this is completely full currently, so it will actually take me a little bit of time to get through this since I haven't used it yet. But I really love this primer, so I know it won't be hard for me to use this daily until I get it out of my collection. So that's why I wanted to pull that one in there. The last 2 items that I have for my project are mascaras. I think this might be kind of a cheat. I think mascaras technically, I don't know if they're usually something you can include in a Project 10 pan, but as I said, this is my first project and I'm trying to go easy on myself because otherwise I know I will just abandon it, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm being a little bit realistic about what I can use up. So the first thing is actually a lash primer. This is from Benefit. It is the They're Real Tinted Primer. I am wearing it on my lashes today. I wanted to put this in there because I don't like this as much as my opening act, and I find that I always reach for my opening act because I like it better. So I wanted to include this in my project because I really want to make sure that I use it up and don't let it go to waste. So it is an okay primer. It's not horrible. It's just really not my favorite. So I want to put this in there and get it out of my collection. And then the last thing is a mini mascara from NARS. So the reason I picked this, to be honest, is because I have so many. If you guys just watched my Shop My Stash video, you'll see I have so many unopened mascaras, and mostly that is because of my boxycharm subscription. I get a lot of mascaras in there, and because of gratis. I get mascara, at least a tube or 2 from each gratis, and it's hard for me to go through it as quickly as I'm getting it in. So I wanted to include at least 1 mascara in this project so that I can try to, you know, get some of them out of my collection so I can get to the new ones that I have. And I have a feeling I'm getting a couple more mascaras in gratis tomorrow as well. So I really need to get working on using up some of these mascaras. So this one is from NARS. This is the Audacious Mascara, and it is just a mini. I did get it in gratis a few months ago, and it's not my favorite, so I wanted to put it in here so that I can force myself to kind of get through it. It's not a horrible mascara by any means. I am wearing it today along with that tinted primer. It's okay, it's just not my favorite. So again, I just wanted to put it in there. So those are all the products in my Project 10 pan. As you can see, I did go a little bit easy on myself, but it's still gonna be difficult, I think. Since I am going on the no-buy along with this, it's gonna be really, really hard. Especially working at Sephora, seeing all the new product coming in and getting really excited about all the new stuff, it's hard to not purchase things. So that's why I really wanted to go on this Project 10 pan. I really want to force myself to focus on some of the products in my collection that need to be used up so that I can, you know, move on to some other new things that I have just sitting in my drawers waiting for me to open. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this project. If you have any feedback for me or any comments or anything about this Project 10 pan, if you've done it in the past and have advice, leave it below. I'd love to hear from you guys about it, and wish me luck. I hope I can do this. I really hope that I have the willpower to make it through this, guys. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.